We're on the air. All right, it's 11 o'clock. And it's time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Monday night, August 27th, 2018. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It's 11 o'clock, and it is 71 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news is Tuesday aims to please Trump with McCain fill-in. Trump snapped the deal with Mexico as a win for Canada. Taylor Robinson and Elijah Clayton named as victims in Manton tournament shooting in Jacksonville. While Game & beats suspected Jacksonville shooter beats WC in movies. Ricky Fowler missed second FedEx Cup playoffs event at the TPC of Boston and Norton due to injury. While PGA Tour is planning major change to the FedEx Cup playoffs. Trump retreated when the American Legion stood up for McCain. Manafort was apparently trying to negotiate a deal out of a second trial. Hawaii takes a new spot in U.S. rainfall records after Hurricane Lane drenches state. B-Man goes viral after the find of massive hornet nest in a Sherry El Camino. Apartment fire kills 8 children in Chicago's Little Village neighborhood. Why would we speak out about the latest accusations against Pope Francis? North Korean state media denounces USS diplomacy stalls. The UN has accused Myanmar of genocide, but can anyone do anything about it? Tesla properly cautioned shareholders about Model 3 struggles, court rules. Disney World workers win their fight for $15. Russian opposition leader jailed for 30 days over January protest. The Trump administration on Monday will release more than $6 billion of the $12 billion a day to the promise to farmers impacted by tariffs. Trump was involved in the FBI headquarters location plan. Federal court strikes down North Carolina congressional map. The federal official in charge of protecting student powers announced the resignation, saying current leadership has abandoned consumers. Yeah, it has been over 70 years since they started. Native and U.S. Army Private Frank S. Brown was killed in summer, and France Geddes lives on the city about family members. As Prince Hunter was fallen, Charlton World War II soldier. PFP football as an average son another league title. Three days after fatal crash, second plane crashes at Henson Crandlin Airport. For the fourth year, West Bridgewater School stopped on right note. Mary Alice Rutter, 9 will face her biggest surgery yet at Boston Children's Hospital to fix a severely dislocated kneecap affairs. A thanks to card campaign her mother started. The Bridgewater resident will have 1,000 cards and letters. In Quincy, the water walkways are in the place. Trees, flowers, and shrubs are grown, and the water fountain works. The new 3-acre park in downtown Quincy is ready to host the community resident and welcome the strollers. "85 miles of Atlantic coral reef stayed hidden until now. For the first time in 50 years, the NASA astronaut candidate has resigned. Giant squid washes up on the New Zealand beach. Newly discovered rosehip neurons may be unique to the humans. Not Dakota women dies after rare rodent-related illness. And Senator John McCain's staff continued to highlight the push to cure brain cancer. Peter Children's Talk. 11:04 on this late Monday night, and it is time now for a Peter Channel Traffic and Transit Check. Baby! Let's study off on the MBTA, where looking good on the subway, Camry, rail, and ferries. Okay, look at the highways and byways in New England and Rhode Island. It's 95 northbound side, Louisville Work stretch. 195 westbound side, Louisville and Seekonk stretch. 24 the northbound side between 185 and 79 in Fall River. 24 southbound side, Louisville Scanterbury Bridge. Route 485 on the northbound side, Louisville, where I'm searching 128 of the both ends by 3 and back down to Needham. Mass back eastbound side, Louisville and South Boston. 213 on the westbound side, it is backed up between 495 and on Diana, Route 93 in Methuen. Central Massachusetts highways are looking good. In Western Mass, it's looking good. 84 westbound side, Little Star, Route 81, Connecticut. 95 northbound side, Little Star, West Haven, Connecticut. Bear Parkway, eastbound side, Little Star, Sanford Stretch. And Bear Parkway, westbound side, so Fairfield, Connecticut. 93 on the northbound side, Little Star, Franklin, New Hampshire. And 89 on the northbound side, Little Star, Royalston, Vermont. And onward, 15 in Sloan, both bends, and Interstate 87 on the northbound side, Little Star, Plattsburgh, Vermont. Peter Chill News Time. 11:05 on this late Monday night. And it's time now for a weather report. And it is a night that you want your AC to be full blast tonight because it is going to be a humid night on tap. It's going to be followed by 2 dangerously hot days on tap. And before we move on to the weather presentation, we got a couple of stories. Challenger Rivals forecast Maine farmers almanac predicts a teeth-chattering and snowy winter, while New Hampshire farmers almanac calls it wet and warm. So we'll find out in the winter who is right and who is wrong. All right, current conditions in North Massachusetts at 11:05, 72 degrees of temperature, humidity 92%, 2.69 degrees Fahrenheit, 99 inches. All right, right now, regional temperatures 79 in Boston and Billing and Gloucester, 73 in Bedford, 72 in Fitchburg and Worcester, 72 in Norwood, 72 in Taunton and New Bedford, at 73 in Plymouth and Falmouth and Martha's 73 in Chatham, 70 in Nantucket, 72 in Provincetown, 75 in Providence, 75 in Newport, 74 in Block Island, 77 in Montauk, 77 in Islip, 79 in New York City, 79 in Bridgeport and New Haven, 75 in Denbury, Waterbury, and Meriden, Connecticut, 79 in Hartford, Connecticut, and Winslow, Connecticut, 75 in Springfield, 73 out in Orange, Massachusetts, 73 in Pittsfield, Mass, 72 in North Venice, Massachusetts, Bennington, Marmor, and Rutland, Vermont, 73 in Glens Falls, New York, 81 in Albany, New York, and 72 in Lebanon, New Hampshire, and Keene, and Jefferson, New Hampshire, 72 in Concord, New Hampshire, 73 in Laconia, New Hampshire, and in Manchester and Nashville, New Hampshire, 72 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, 73 in Portland, Maine. Alright, looking at the surface map around the country, it's station front, stretching the line from Nevada down to Utah, station front for Colorado, and a station front from Denver, Colorado, all the way down to southwest Minnesota, with stretch with a station front through Minnesota and cold front of Ontario, warm front from eastern Ontario, then through Buffalo, New York, and low pressure down in Minnesota and Nebraska, front of line through Minnesota up to southeastern Manitoba, and front line from the Dakotas down through western Canada. Number 1 from southeastern British Columbia all the way down in England northwest with a low pressure in Washington State, and front of line through California with a low pressure in southern California, and another front of line from southern Nevada down through Gulf of California, and a front of line from Nebraska all the way down to Mexico. And high pressure ridges in northwestern Montana, the four-quarter region, and the Virginias. Right now, it's 78 degrees in Pittsburgh, 84 in Detroit, 83 in Washington, D.C., 82 in Atlanta, 84 in Miami, Florida, 86 in Brownsville, Texas, 89 in Dallas, Texas, 84 in Walmart, Nebraska, 85 in Kansas City, 86 in Chicago, 69 in Minneapolis, St. Paul, 44 in Great Falls, Montana, 74 in Seattle, 61 in San Francisco, 78 in Los Angeles, it's 98 in Las Vegas, and 71 in Salt Lake City, 83 in Denver, and Albuquerque, and 101 degrees in Phoenix, Arizona. Looking at the radar satellite loop, and it shows around the country, and it shows showers and storms on northeastern Ontario, and upstate New York, and Atlanta, showers and storms from northeastern Iowa, down from southeast Minnesota, and through Wisconsin, but UP and Michigan, and another lines of showers and storms from western Minnesota, down for the Dakotas, and southern Manitoba, and down to eastern Montana, northern Wyoming, and but the southern portions of Saskatchewan, and some rain showers and clouds, western Texas, and southern New Mexico, and some patchy popcorn clusters, showers and storms around Florida, and down around southeast Louisiana, and rain showers off western Washington and Oregon. Okay, traffic. Nothing really in Atlanta, but this is number 1. 9% chance of a cyclone formation as a 5 p.m. Pacific Island time. Showers and thunderstorms next year at a low pressure. Look at that. 5 miles south of the 7 tip of Baja, California Peninsula. Have little change, and a little organization over the past several hours. And our environment conditions are still favorable development and tropical depression expected to form the night of Tuesday. While the system moves west-northwest to northwest at 10 and 50 miles an hour. Formation transpires 48 hours. 9% formation change 5 days. High 9%. And tropical Miriam 14.0 to north, 132 and after west. Max contained with 65 miles an hour. Moving west at 12 miles an hour. Miriam maintains wind and north coast watch warning of the fact that at 8 p.m. The center of tropical storm Miriam was located at latitude 14.0 to the north, latitude 132.5 to the west, and Miriam is moving toward the west near 12 miles an hour. The tropical wind is forecast to continue to move in the west at a similar sport speed for the next day or two before slowing and turning over 12 for the northwest. Later this week on the forecast track, the Miriam will reach the Central Pacific Basin late Wednesday or early Thursday. Max the same winds in the minute 65 miles an hour. Gust Raven is expected over the next few days, and the Miriam is forecast to become a hurricane on Tuesday. Tropical force winds after the 60 miles an hour from the center of the incident is set to pressure 999 millibars at 29.5 inches. And the latest on rain. It's non-tropical depression 18 to the north, 166.6 west, mass sustained with 35 miles and moving west at 7 miles an hour. Rain weakens the depression, and interestingly, northwestern Hawaiian Islands should continue to monitor the progress. A lane at 5 p.m. Hawaiian time, the center progression lane was located at latitude 18 after the north, latitude 166.6 to the west, and the pressure is moving toward the west near 7 miles an hour. Lane is forecast to turn toward the west-northwest this evening and turn toward the north-northwest tonight, and this movement is expected to continue until lane dissipates and matches the same with near 35 miles an hour. Gust lane is forecast to weaken and event the low within 24 hours. The remnant low is forecast to dissipate within 72 hours. The event becomes part of the development this tropical low far in the north, and that's when it's set pressure 1,007 millibars or 29.74 inches. Okay, look at that forecast discussion. For me, I will bring excessive humidity further. Upcoming week, last on Thursday, shot the thunderstorm chance of increased mainland Thursday as a cold front moves throughout the area. The front stalls southern region Friday, which brings break from heat, but it may allow a few shots Friday in the weekend. Few sprinkles moving in the bridges that I just mentioned interior before midnight, and otherwise adjustment in temperatures upward slightly based on latest winds. The lows will fall back in the upper 60s to mid 70s and still a good amount of high mid-high clouds, which may prevent material fog development overnight, aside from South Coast Cape Towns and. Alright, looking at forecast. Oh, we have a hazard weather outlook. Excessive heat watch and air quality alert. The Massachusetts Department of Environment Protection Institute and Air Quality Action Day for ground level ozone in effect from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. on Tuesday. Air Quality Action Day means that the ground level ozone concentration within the regional may approach or exceed unhealthy standards. For additional information, please visit excessive heat watch remains there from Tuesday morning for Wednesday evening. Heat index falls up to 103 due temperatures in the mid 90s and dew points in the low 70s. Tuesday and Wednesday, heat and humidity may cause heat stress during exertion and eastern exposure. 7 eastern Massachusetts away from the coastline. Excessive heat watch means that prolonged period of hot temperatures are expected. A combination of hot temperatures and high humidity will create the combined a dangerous situation in which heat illness are possible. But drink plenty of food, stay in air conditioned room, and stay out of sunshine and check on relative neighbors. To reduce risk during outdoor work, the Actors to Safety and Health Administration recommends schedule feet in west places. Schedule air conditioned environments never uncovered by heat should be moved to the cool and shady location. Heat stroke the emergency call 911. Alright, look at that forecast. Goes like this. Tonight, mostly clouds going to go on 69 degrees, light southwest wind for Tuesday, punch power forward, 8 a.m. west. Most of the sun's going at 95 degrees, heat arousal high is 103. Southwest wind becoming westbound 5 to 10 miles in the morning. West coast got 21 miles an hour. Tonight, most of the coast go at 73 degrees, southwest about 5 to 9 miles an hour. Wednesday, punch power forward, 7 a.m. west. Sun's going at 96 degrees and 8 everything's possible. High is 102, southwest about 5 to 10 miles an hour. Wednesday night, most of the coast go at 74 degrees and southwest about 5 to 9 miles coming 11 midnight for Thursday. Check the showers and thunderstorm after 8 a.m. Putty, sun's coming 89 degrees. Chest ratio is 40%. Thursday night, check the showers and thunderstorm before 9 p.m. Sunday, check the showers between 9 p.m. and midnight. Mostly clouds about 66 degrees. Chest ratio 40%. Friday, check the after 2 p.m. Putty, sun's clouds about 36, about 61 degrees. Chest ratio 30%. Saturday, mostly clouds about 33, about 62 degrees. For Sunday, mostly clouds about 39, about 64 degrees. And for Labor Day, check the showers, putty, sun's about 81 degrees and chest ratio 40%. And that's going to get for the Peter channel. And now, it is time now for Peter Channel Sports Nightly. Good evening, sports fans. It's a Monday night. Peter J. Wiggins on a Monday night. And there's no Red Sox section, and they'll have a 2-game quick series against the Miami Marlins at Fenway net before heading out to Chicago to take on the Chicago White Sox. And speaking of the Chicago White Sox, you can thank the Chicago White Sox for defeating the New York Yankees 6-2. So The Red Sox catch a little break as the Red Sox lead over the Yankees in now 6.5 games. And other scores in Major League: Chicago Cubs 7, New York Mets 4 at the top of the ninth, Houston Astros 11, and the Oakland A's 4 in the bottom of the eighth, and top of the fourth, Colorado Rockies 2, LA Angels 0. Top of the fourth, it is the Arizona trailing San Francisco 2-0, and then Baltimore 7, Toronto 0, and Washington 5, and Philadelphia 3. And the Paw Sox defeat the Buffalo Bisons in Buffalo 4-2. And take a look at the NFL score. Oh. Nothing brewing in the NFL. The Boston Red Sox. Here's my take on the Red Sox throughout the August and in September. The Red Sox in September are going to make it interesting as they're going to try to get some wins if they can in order to make room in the Yankees. As the Red Sox lead, which was once 10, it's now up to 6.5. And the Red Sox, if they want to continue their success, need to wake up those bats. Wake up those bats and get some hits and runs, as many teams have slumps, and the Red Sox win one as we just experienced against Tampa Bay this weekend. The Red Sox ran into a red-hot Tampa Bay Rays team. Hitting, pitching were in Tampa Bay's favor, as the Red Sox couldn't get anything, but Miami shouldn't need to ease opponent, because expect the Red Sox to try to bounce back in front of a Fenway Park crowd. Okay, looking at some sports news on a Monday night. Odell Beckham earned the right to be the NFL's richest wide receiver both on and off the field. Jose Mourinho on Manchester United lost to Tottenham. Technically, we didn't lose the game. Top seeded similar how it goes down in straight sets in the historic upset in the U.S. Open 2018. Serena Williams U.S. Open fashion stated, short dress and backward jacket. Players English turns a heartwarming open U.S. Open moment. NFL teams are increasingly trying to avoid the preseason fate of Marquise Lee and the Jaguars. How men globally realize their swept the NBA. New NFL book reveals explosive details about Richard Goodell, Tom Brady, Patriots, and more. Oakland Raiders signed former Titans quarterback Jalen Carter, while Raiders ships the Switzer to the Steelers. Hugh Jackson plays with Greg Wills over Denzel Ward comment. Ohio State's Greg Triano stands off on UT false football situation. Defense will cheat on Ezekiel Elliott's watch out for the Cowboys tight end. Texan star J.J. Watt's circular efforts raised $41.6 million. Donald Penn looked at a sweep in a new position for the Oakland Raiders. Michigan's football's Jim Harbaugh said 3 o'clock return to possible in 2018. LSU Joe Burrow got the gun. Now comes the hard part. Alabama quarterback tied still mama over quarterback starter Jalen Hurts toward Tagovailoa. Boston Celtics Kyrie Irving and coordinator ready to go for training camp. And Terry Morrison excited first starting Green Bay. Is there any room for Des Bryant on Patriots after Eric Decker's retirement? Ellie Rams Vice President CEO done off and earned on a day to see eye to eye. Emily Power Rankings can really join Red Sox, Yankees, and AL playoffs, while they aim to right the ship against the Miami Marlins tomorrow. And good luck dealing with a minor foot injury while anything cuts out a close return for the Indianapolis Colts. Fair not that the new reality Cowboys defensive end Brendan Gregory finds himself in. Jeremy Pruitt breaks down Minnesota Vikings center Jones was elite pass buckle last year. DeAndre Francis named FSU starting quarterback versus Virginia Tech. Cal Munda start quarterback at Texas A&M and opener. Dabo Swinney talks Clemson's quarterback starter decision. USA football suspends 6 players for a Cincinnati Bearcats game. Jerome Baker becomes first Dolphins rookie named the starter. Dan Mullen names Felipe Franks Florida starting quarterback. Seattle Seahawks St. Vincent Bank as 2018 seasonal balloons. Metzen fails to work on a trade after Jose Bautista claim. St. Louis Cardinals play fall later, win 9th series in a row. Tom Herman has message for Texas fans about Tim Beckton on the offense. Senior wide receiver Terry Godwin and Crespo over for Georgia football. Portland Timbers fall to the Seattle Sounders 1-0. Warner side demolished the Old Trafford by Lucas Hurricane and Tottenham against Manchester United. Chris Thompson, Jordan Reed on Washington Redskins on track for season opener against the Arizona Cardinals. New England Patriots extend 5-year extension with guard Jack Mason Wall. Trade for since an injury for Patriots regular season opener. Detroit Lions signed free agent defensive end Rob Ayers and Waves quarterback Josh Okoné. There's a still long road ahead for Andy Murray. Knee injury ends DJ Foster's season. Mark Stoops names Terry Wilson's Kentucky football starting quarterback. PGA Tour reportedly considering to change back to counterpart to something our viewers for all along. BYU's Tanner Mangum, grateful to be starting again, looks for his finishing career in high note. Churchill Downs, Asher Downs at 62. Patriots signed receiver and 2 running backs. Chicago Bears players laud Matt Nagy for unorthodox move. The Giants weather Jentsville Olivia Vernon Boyd. Running back D'Angelo Henderson and linebacker Jeff Hahn are already showing an interest. USC touts 2 freshmen JT Downs to be Sam Donald's successor. Mohamed Salah hits out at Egyptian PA over image use. Former Husker A.J. Bush names Illinois starting quarterback and former Arizona Wildcats quarterback Brandon Dawkins leaves the Indiana program and Pittsburgh Steelers Raymond Foster to runs back to the mountain after knee injury. That's going to be it for Sports Roundup on it. That's going to be it for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Monday night, August 27th, 2018. Viewers, hope you have a good night with a good positive to the I'll see you tomorrow morning. More important, hope you have a good night.